Gaurav Gogoi, Congress leader, young Turk. What does it mean for him now and leaders such as him in that age bracket? Gaurav, 80-year-old Mr. Kharge is now the Congress president. How hopeful are you as a young leader about your future and the future of your party?
I think everybody in the Congress party, Maria, is feeling immensely proud of the way we conducted this exercise. It was a democratic exercise where every party worker who was an elected delegate could vote as per their own independent decision. I think if young people are not excited by this, by this free and fair election, I don't think anything else would excite them. So I think there is absolutely nothing for the Congress party to be on the back foot for. We are immensely proud. Today is a day of celebration. Today is a historic moment. And young and old, everybody had the right to vote, cast their vote. 84% of the vote went for Mallikarjun Kharge Sahab, who himself is an experienced legislator. Let me remind you, he is the leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha. So he's a proven and tested leader, not only of the Congress party, but of all major opposition parties. Nonetheless, again, I've seen this election process from very close. I was part of the election process and I became part of the Kharge Sahab's campaign team. Today, I was in the counting room. There was absolutely not an iota of doubt that this was one of the truest expressions of inner party democracy.
Okay, but Gaurav, many would say that Mr. Tharoor was promising change, radical reforms. He had in fact presented a manifesto to the Congress electoral college members as well. With this kind of election and selection in Mr. Kharge, hasn't the Congress sent that message that it is almost frozen in time? And is it really prepared to take on the BJP?
Well, see the list of proposers on the day of nomination that Mr. Kharge enjoyed. The list of proposers included very senior politicians, former Chief Minister of Haryana, Bhupinder Singh Hooda, as well as very young Rajya Sabha MPs from Karnataka and young professionals from the party. So I don't support your argument. I have a very different opinion. I think Mr. Kharge, in his position as leader of opposition, he has managed to unite young and old alike. And I think all of us are rejuvenated. And trust you that you should not look at this election in isolation. This is an entire rejuvenated Congress party that we are seeing ever since we had that brainstorming session in Udaipur, which led to the Bharat Jodo Yatra, which led to the organizational elections, and which would lead to further changes in the days to come, including one major resolution that we took, which was inducting more young people in the Congress party organization. And I'm very happy to say that Mr. Kharge ji reminded us that as party president, one of his key responsibilities will be to implement this particular resolution in letter and spirit.
Tell me, what does Mr. Kharge really bring on the table? He doesn't have victories in his record. He is largely seen as a leader from state of Karnataka. Will he really have any connect with the Congress workers across the country?
Again, I think that's a very unfair statement, Maria. He is the leader of the opposition in Rajya Sabha. Every Congress party is well aware. Some of your viewers might not be, but he is the current leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha. So not only Congress party workers know him, but all major opposition parties know him. I am part of the daily meetings that we have in his room when the Rajya Sabha, when the parliament is on, where all the major floor leaders of all major political parties convene together. So he is someone who has the ability not only to unite the Congress party, but unite all major opposition parties, which would be an essential part of our campaign going into 2024.
All right, Gaurav Gogoi, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. The big challenge